Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My wheel, we believe, is fixed. We got a full live stream done last week. Was it last week? Thursday, Friday? Friday. Full live stream done. The wheel worked and it didn't break. So, we can only assume it is fixed. I haven't been on today. I've probably spoke too soon. Jonathan, how are we doing? And we're going to be streaming probably for a couple of hours. We're going to get 4 races in. My plan is to finish streaming at 9 PM. I've got to be up very early tomorrow for a trip down to Manchester for work. So that's a mega early start. So we're going to try and finish streaming about 9. We might go on to do 9:30 if we're having a tremendous run of races, in which case it's probably best to end at 9 because that guarantees then we'll end on a high and not be not end up our last race of the stream being rubbish. Cheech, how are we doing? I'm going to turn this radiator off because I've just realised it is absolutely boiling right beside me. And we got the chocolate ready to go. So, we're all set. Drinks and chocolate all sorted. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, we got Spa this week. Daily Race C. Can't grumble at that, can we? Group 3 at Spa. You cannot go wrong. So it looks like the Supra is the car of choice, as it always is. We're still down to B rated at the moment. We're going to be starting from the back on this one. 10 laps. And I'm going to start on... Tyre wear is very high. But for this first race, I'm going to start on the softs. I'm assuming that we're going to have to do a one-stop, sorry, to run 2 sets of tyres. No minimum pit stop or anything like that, or required tyres. Although let me just double check. It might have actually been required tyres. Yeah, required tyres, but no minimum number of pit stops. Which, if they ever do a minimum number of pit stops, it's normally only ever 1 anyway. But we're going to start on the softs and we're going to run them for as long as we can. We're going to be able to see then how many laps we can get out of the soft tyre. If we go on to the soft tyre at the end, we might be able to add 1 more because we'll have sort of less fuel, maybe. But we'll see how we get on, starting from the back. So let's see how far up the grid we can go. And make sure you let me know as well if the stream goes wrong, because like I say, I'm on a new laptop now. The last one that I had was fairly decent once we got the settings right, but this one we're even better. So do let me know if there's any issues on the stream, and I will sort them out as soon as I can. Yeah, 8 laps. Did I say 10 laps? Sorry, I might have said 10 laps. 8 laps. Oh God. The best place on the racetrack to start. What do you mean, what time do I call this? What time did I set the stream for? Have I set the stream for the wrong time? Have I set the stream for the wrong time? It was set for 7 PM, wasn't it? In fact, it was, because I even set a reminder on my phone at 6:15 to remind me. I definitely got the right time. Panic over. Right, in the slipstream here of the McLaren. Is that McLaren? Oh, round the outside we go. Wonderful stuff there. Not so wonderful, the understeer there. Oh, 6:45 it was set for. Yeah, that's right, sorry. Yeah, a really weird YouTube glitch, genuinely. It wouldn't let me set it for 55. It was only letting me set it kind of like in 15-minute intervals as the way he goes. So I had to set it for 6:45, so I did forget. Yes, you're correct, actually. What was up with the wheel? We think, Stu, that it was a power... I've ordered a new power input plug. Oh dear. Ordered a new power plug and it's been working fine since. So that's the only thing that I can think that it maybe was. Oh, we got a little bit of a tap there. So it looks like that's what it was, which is so bizarre. And I can't really work it out. Because of all the things to go wrong, a power supply would have been the last thing I thought would have went wrong. So we're all sorted now, we're rocking and rolling, and the last stream was perfectly fine. Commentators cursed it now, absolutely guaranteed. Watch the wheel go off. But yeah, obviously it kept saying wheel disconnected, and the power was dropping out on it. Basically, was the issue. We are most certainly going to go to the inside here. That would be rude not to. Right, up to P8. Not too bad. We made up a few positions this lap then. Whoa! Only been 5 hours. What's that for, Cheech? The wheel, do you mean? Like, in total? If so, that's very true. Right. We've got some fast people up ahead now. Wide. Oh, had to lift there. Just going to say I might live to regret trying to go around the outside there. Luckily, no penalty for running wide. I think if I was really ambitious, I could say that we could try and aim for a podium here. If I was really, really letting my ego get in the way of clear thinking. But that said, I'm looking at a big group of cars here and I can actually see P3. So it's not that unrealistic, I don't think. Oh, that was almost a moment. One more lap, I would have thought, and then we'll be throwing these out. Throwing these tyres out for something a bit fresher. Please don't squeeze me. Jesus. Come on, guys. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Right, P4 right in front of us. One more lap. Let's go. Come on. P3 entering Eau Rouge right now. We've absolutely got the run on P4 here. Wonderful stuff. Thanking you. Foot down, let's go. Not quite in this guy's slipstream, which is a shame. Yeah, they're all B ranked. Yeah, we need to get ourselves back up to A rating, or back up to A plus preferably. Of course. Right, 6.8 to the lead now. We're going to go in to the pits. Oh, sorry. We'll see if we can go one more. We'll see if we can go one more on these tyres. So I don't think they're all too bad. And we're in perfect range for a lovely slipstream here as well. So if we do drop time, we're hopefully going to make some of it back up on this the back straight. Slight lift there. We've still got ourselves a much better run. Can we close this? That's 7/10 there. If we close this, that's a huge help. Not quite, not quite. Almost. So we've done the Ferrari strategy there by going out on a set of tyres that we knew were no good. But that's alright, let's not worry. Right, let's go. We're up to P2. We've going to drop a couple of places. But otherwise, we've kind of had good innings here. There's P1 going through the bus stop now. He's just got past us now on the pit straight. Up to the top of turn 1. We're still not into the pits just yet. Come on. Come on. Quick change, lads. Come on. Sort us out. Let's get those McLaren 1.8 stops done. Go, go, go. Have I just crossed the pit exit? I don't know if I just crossed the pit exit there. I don't quite know how I've dropped to P5. Maybe I wasn't quite paying attention. If someone pitted earlier for me to get onto the podium. But anyways, P5 at the moment. We're going to keep closing here on to P4 of the Peugeot. First time into the braking zone on the medium tyres. We kind of get it right. But we also kind of get it wrong. Alright, let's keep pushing. Because P1's on the soft tyres now. I think my problem might be now is that the people ahead are on the mediums, or on the softs. That might be my only problem now. So I had lots of fun at the start overtaking everyone. They were all on different tyres. Still want that podium though. 1.5 to P4. P3 literally a few tenths ahead of him. Go, 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 go. We're on to the final lap. Please don't be a penalty. Please don't be a penalty. Penalty. Ah! No! We want a podium, not a penalty. Might still have a podium yet, the way these two are going. Frenchman's nearly binned it. He's nearly binned it again. Oh, I can't lose this. Come on, P4, P4, P4. Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal. Look how close we are to a podium. Oh, man. No way. I cannot believe how close we were to a podium there. From the back of the grid. Oh. So close. So close. Oh, man. That was a mega race, though. Not bad. Jumping onto Daily Race C. No practice. Straight in from the back. And to be 8/10 off a podium. I'll take that. I will take that. Bama, how are we doing? Hope we're all well, buddy. Hope we're all well. Plenty of people on here tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please do hit the like button on the stream. And if you can, if you haven't done so, please do subscribe as well. Good to see you in here again, Stu. It feels like it's been a little while. Good to catch up with you a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it, online as well? Hope we're doing well, buddy. That was good fun, that one though, wasn't it? That was not too shabby. We'll get on the can of cherry Pepsi to celebrate. Right then, I have a feeling we should go from the back again, because that was a good race. Should we do one more from the back, and then we'll do two with quali times? What do we think? Maybe start on the... we'll stick with the Supra, but maybe start on the mediums for this one. Because I feel like we could have been a little bit more racier towards the end on the softs. What do we think? Oh, actually, while I'm on, let me just quickly have a little look. Because I don't know if I'm going to do a stream on... sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream on Saturday, because I needed to have a look at what tracks, what the combos were for Nations Cup / manufacturers. We wanted to have a little look at that. So, what's happening Oh, I think this was it Stage Route X? Oh god, it is, yeah. Oh well, we'll not be doing a stream on Saturday then. Most definitely not. No, thank you. It was like a crap car as well, if I remember. What was the cars? Look at this. No way on earth. No way on earth are we doing Route X in that. And car settings allowed. Look at that. So tuning allowed. Balance of power off. Oh, no. No, no, no. We're not doing that. That's not happening. But what was left on the manufacturers? So the 11th, I'll probably try and stream that one. We got Group 3 at Barcelona. No chicane at the end, which I think will be a good, hopefully a good few races. That. So we'll see if we can give that a go. So yeah, let's have a little look as well. I think we had some decent time trials on. This one's just finished. I think, hasn't it? Yeah, that one's just finished. This one is finished. Interlagos in the Merc. I actually think that'd be quite a good one. That. I don't much fancy Alsace. I'm fine for now. But I actually think this one could be quite good fun. Okay. Oh, that one was live today when I looked. Oh, that's annoying. Road Atlanta, anyways. That would have been quite good. Oh well, never mind. That one was live today when I looked. When I was on. So it must have just finished today, I think. Yeah, 60 minutes. I'm sure. I mean, Route X, Bama. 60 minutes of Route X. I don't even think I could. I couldn't race for 60 minutes. That would be on that track. That would be awful. That'd be genuinely really awful. What I am going to need to do is use first gear out of that corner, because I was losing quite a bit of time trying to do it in second, in fear of binning it. Spinning it, lighting up the rears and spinning it around. Right. Flat on the mediums. Through Eau Rouge and Radion. Yes. Just kept that on track. Be like watching Key. Oh dear. Oh! That'll do it. That'll slow you down. Oh! Oh dear. I'm too busy looking at the comments. Dung Beetle, how are we doing? Hope all is well. If anyone slips, come on, if anyone slipstreams. Oh dear. What's all the Key hate? I don't mind them. I quite like them. I wouldn't like to race against him because he's much quicker than me, that's the problem. Got a new sim rig to enjoy and can confirm it doesn't make you faster. That's because you're not used to it yet. That's what I say. A few races in it, and then you'll be laughing. Yeah, hopefully join you on track though, mate. We've got 50 seconds left for the next one. I concur. Exactly. Right. Oh, I had a worry there that my stream would have just crashed, but thankfully it didn't. I almost pressed the wrong button. Sat in your rig on pad. Well, that's what I had to do the other week, because but that was because the wheel had broke. That makes it even worse. Right, from the back again. On this one, though, we're going to start on the mediums. Now, this might make things a bit harder because I think more people started on the mediums in that last race than anything else. So what got us through the grid was the fact that we were on the softs. So if we're doing now the same as everybody else, it might be a little bit trickier to get through. Hopefully, not too much worse, though. And then we'll do 2 more races after this one. With quali and see if we can get some starts a little bit nearer the front. We've got a few A-rated in this one now, so we're getting a little bit better. Where are we starting on this one? 15th. There we go. Ooh. Oh, did you just see that? I just literally spilt that. None of that I managed to drink. I just spilled all of it. What a div. Right, come on then. Let's see what we can do in this one. P15, opposite strategy to the last one. We're starting on the mediums, which I think is what everyone else is doing. Brake balance to the rear just to try and balance the tyre wear. Otherwise you end up losing those fronts a little bit too quickly. To be fair, actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go 3. Just to really try and salvage the fronts, because the couple of mistakes that we made was no front grip and a bit of understeer, so that was what it was down to. Right, we're going to be starting this one through the chicane, are we not? Oh no, kind of not. Go, go, go. I was going to say, I'll go, for me, the race might not be won in lap 1, but for me, one position certainly was going to be, so I had to go to the inside there, and then he almost just took out the Frenchman for me, so... Right, let's go, come on, slipstreaming. Oh, he's in Stu's favourite car. He's in the Mazda. What is it? RX Vision? You only recognise it from that high-pitched buzz. So glad he ran wide there. Right, we can try and press on now. A lot harder on the mediums with a full tank of fuel as well. Oh, something's happened. Oh no, got caught out by him going into the pits. What's he doing? No. Mate, you're not going to make... I know for a fact you are not going to make those soft tyres last for 7 laps. Just not going to happen. Really wasn't expecting them to go into the pits there. Had I suspected it, I would have held back or tried to dive underneath, but... Excuse me. Right, by this point we were already up to P7 in the last race, I think. So we're definitely struggling. But it doesn't look like everybody's kind of... Not a huge amount of field spread at the moment. Of course, we're only 2 laps in, or a lap and a bit in. Oh! Big closing speeds there. Right, those guys going into the pits as well. I don't really think that that is a wise idea, to be honest. I think you've got a better chance of making a 2-stop work than you do 7 laps, 6 laps on the soft tyres. I'm going to come in at the end of this lap though, I reckon. Try the Jag. Quite happy with the Supra, to be fair, not too bad. But yeah, we could. I think maybe it's later in the week. I might try a stream, since this is a shorter one. Might try a stream where we try a few different cars. Which I'd love to give as well. The Merc a go. I'd love to jump in the Merc. The Merc around here is very comfortable, very nice. The Jag as well, though. Love the Jag. Right, I was kind of having a bit of a think in my head there. I think I will go one more lap on the mediums. What I don't want is to have no softs left at the end, be catching up to everybody but not being able to fight them or drive how I want to try and, you know, attack. So we might as well just try and get a bit more of a banker lap in on the mediums and just try and close that gap a little bit more. So let's go one more. Lost a bit of time fighting with the fellow Brit there. Neither of us with the best of connections, I don't think. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh, thank God for that. That looked pretty close there. Right, P5 for the moment. A couple of those positions have been made because of pit stops. Not a huge amount of them made on track at the moment. Not doing too bad at the moment as far as first sectors go. Someone almost spinning it up ahead there. Right, I think this one's going a little bit better, this race, actually, for the time being. You can go a little bit deeper into this corner when you know you're about to go into the pits, because then you can just totally 90-degree that. Apex. Oh, don't hold me up in the pits. Oh, God. I had to back off a bit there. Right, let's go onto the softs. Onto the softs and onto the dairy milk. Oh, I don't like seeing us drop down positions like that. That's where it is when you go into the pits. So P8 at the moment. No, P10. No, 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 no. Come on. Right, P9. 3 people directly in front of me as well. Makes me go around the outside. We easily get past him though. Just please don't run into the back of me on the braking zone, mate. Please don't, whatever you do. No. Good stuff. Right, P8. So those few people that pitted really early, obviously we've came out of the pits now behind them. So that does show that for the time being their strategies worked, but now the next few laps relies purely on defence with no tyres. P1 comes into the pits. Oh, he was on the softs. P1 comes into the pits and he was on the soft tyres. That is awesome news, that. That is perfect. Oh, and P2. Fantastic. They were on the softs. Now, they were on the mediums on the last race to start with, but we were matching pace with them there. We were on the mediums, so I assume they were as well. We were matching pace. That is tremendous news. Because now, while they're in the pits, we're closing this gap on the softs. They're just about to come out of the pit now, so that gap's not going to be the worst. Intentionally running a little bit deeper into turn 1 there to try and get the best run that we can, and hopefully overtake this chap straight over the top of Radion. A little bit of understeer. Nothing too bad. Here we go. Can we have him into the braking zone? We want the podium on this one. Not quite going to have him into the braking zone. Right on the back of him though. This is costing time, most definitely. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Please don't move to the inside because I'm there now. Oh, I outbraked myself there, didn't I? I had to go and do that. No. I'm just watching the gap to P1 drop further and further away now. To get past these guys really quick. Oh, I don't fancy around the outside here. Definitely don't fancy around the outside. We've gone and done it though. Oh, he's nudged us. It's going to put us to the inside for the left-hander. We'll probably give him as much fair treatment as he did to us, which wasn't very much. He's going to be on the inside now though. Come on, 2 laps left. Slipstream of these guys, hopefully, maybe. You can see P3 just over Radion now. He's probably too far, I think. Contact there on these guys. Let's see if we can make the most of it. Massively lift there in the dirty air. Big send. Yes, mate. Have it. You beauty. He's going to go for it again though, isn't he? He's going to go and try and have it back. To run to Rouge and Radion. That was good racing. Move done in radio. Now he's under in the slipstream. See if we can chase down P4. Whoa. Almost lost it there. Could we have a last minute P3 here? As we see them both scrapping for that podium. I actually think I am here, you know, I think we could be quite lucky. We're certainly in the mix. Going to run wide. Oh! He's gone deep. Go! Go! Get in! Come on! Yes. Yes, mate. Oh, what a treat. Last minute podium. How about that? Whew. Made possible by P3 and 4 fighting in front of you. That just goes to show how much time you lose when you're scrapping. What a belter. Come on. What an awesome race that was. Happy with that. Right, let's try and set a quali time then, shall we? Yeah, race last night was alright. It was one of them where as soon as Perez went off, and he'd therefore cost... Well, actually, Max had a good enough launch to be P1 on his own merit anyway. But as soon as you knew that Perez was out, and he damaged Charles Leclerc's front wing, you knew that pretty much that was Charles probably either out of the race or at the very least having to pit and just his race ruined. And then you just knew that Sainz was never going to catch Verstappen anyway. And I think the surprise of the whole thing was Hamilton being P2. So yeah, a little bit gutted, but still a good race. Still quite enjoyed it. Right, we'll only have enough time here actually for 2 laps. So we'll set down our benchmark and then we'll basically do our very best to try and beat it within the 1 lap that we'll have. So this is our first timed lap on the softs. If anyone wants to take any guesses on our quali time, now is your chance. And for any new faces, if you guess correctly and you get all 3 decimal places, then free t-shirt from the merch store. John, how we doing? I know exactly what you're going to say, John. You're going to say, where's the livery? But I've absolutely rinsed that Supra. So I'm using the rent option before I go put a new engine in the proper one. Group 3 it is, mate, it is. Group 3 Spa, 8 laps. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad little combo either. Really, really good fun. We just had 2 good races. Last one there, we got the podium. Don't know if you caught the tail end of it. But last one there, we managed to get a very fortunate last lap podium, which is mega. And yeah, really, really enjoying. I mean, it's Spa, isn't it? So you can't really go wrong, but really enjoying it. 2 good races, both start from the back, and we're going to try and set our first quali time now and see what we can manage. .216 treble 6. I hope for the sake of it being treble 6 that you're right, John. $14, $15, $16. Oh, not far. Not far. Don't know why I've got this cough all of a sudden. Right, see if we can improve on this one. Brake balance a little bit further forward, since we don't have any tyre wear to worry about. Keep that flat, go on. Just lost it there. Ah, no! Bugger. 15 treble 6. Just took a whole second off. Oh, totally messed that one up. That second lap there. A 16.4 is not too bad. I think that actually, on the last lobby that we've been in, since it's still down to B rated at the moment, but that last lobby that we were in would have been probably pole position, I think, actually. I think pole was either a 16.3 or a 16.4. so not the absolute end of the world. There's easily a 15 in there, isn't there, though? There's a 10th gained. Easily a 15 in there. Here we go, though. Right, let's hope. Because we're going to start on the mediums, so let's hope that we can stay out of trouble lap 1. Pole position, 16.3. Right, P2 for this one. In pole in your lobby with a 17. Oh, nice one, mate. There you go. Easy win. Now you've got 8 laps of defending. That's the problem. Right, starting on the mediums. P2 in this race. You've managed to get a podium from the back of the grid. And we're starting on the podium. Surely enough, we got to be able to, let's just say, at least contend for the win throughout this race. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. Don't bin it out of turn 1. That would be silly. Let's go. Also, please don't be a penalty. That would also be silly. Sell him the dummy. Going for a move from that far back was probably a little bit ambitious on the mediums as well anyways. We'll just sell them all the dummies the whole lap instead. Oh! He's keen to hit the apex there. Neither of us keen to hit the apex on that one. This chap right behind me. That was a moment. Right, we've got an awesome run here against him though. Not quite as close as we were on the first lap. But most definitely, I would say, close enough to bring that gap down. Although his straight line speed a little bit better than I thought it would be. We only take a 10th off. Oh, struggling to get the car turned in there. Just left it a bit too late to brake. And then of course by that point you're really trying to turn at the same time as slowing the car down, which is just going to make it even worse. Of course what we really want here is for him to be on the soft tyres, because we're on the mediums. But I do get the feeling he might have also started on the mediums. I don't know why, I just got a feeling. As much as I'd love to say it, I think he's created this gap by being on the faster tyres. My inkling is that he's just quicker. Oh, that's really not going to be good. Softs are lasting 4 laps, 5 if you really look after them. Brake balance all the way to the rear. Well, not all the way, but 3 to the rear, just to try and preserve the fronts as best as we can. I think maybe as a lighter car you might last a little bit longer on the. You might definitely get that sort of 5th lap out the softs, but on a full tank of fuel starting on the softs I definitely struggled by lap 5. Gap's not massive. No, not at all. That gap there is definitely not massive though. That's much smaller, which is the one that I'm worried about at the moment. Losing P2. This guy behind, I do get the feeling, is on the softs though, because he's managed to. He was like 2 seconds behind before, and then he's managed to catch up pretty quick. So I'm just getting the feeling that he is on the softs, but P1 is not. That's my thoughts at the moment. So if I can just... I don't want to keep defending against this guy. I'm not going to let him through dead easy. Just in case more than anything. Seen him going to the inside there. That was always going to cost us a bit of time. Yeah, maybe should have boxed a bit earlier, John. Defending from this guy is what's costing me the time now. I think he's probably wishing that he waited a little bit longer. to get a better run, because the Nissan doesn't have the straight line of the Supra. You just can't get past. Yeah, exactly. I think I have lost a bit of time to him, but hopefully not the end of the world. However, it'll probably mean that we're all going to now box at the same time. No. Ah, nearly put it into the wall. Right, onto the softs, let's go. There you go, so the guy behind me, the Spaniard, into the wild, was on the soft tyres, so I was right there. And he hasn't managed to get past us, thankfully. Which is purely just down to the straight line of the Supra. Let's go. Quick pit stop, gents, please. Thank you very much. Oh, a little bit slow. A little bit slow on the rear right. Go, go, go. Luckily, I think I just got down onto the accelerator the same time as P7 behind me there. Right, onto the softs. Let's see what we can do. Really want to try and push this now. Adam, how we doing, mate? Been a while when we're racing again. I don't actually know when the next round of British Heart Foundation is. Is it this Sunday? Or is it next? Can't actually even remember. But I'm looking forward to actually getting a race done in VR. Proper race done in VR. So I'll be recording it. I won't be streaming it, but I'll be recording it. Not this weekend. I didn't think it was. Next weekend, is it? Or the weekend after, maybe even. There's big gaps between all of them this time round, wasn't there? Woo! Alright, come on. This is where we need to start getting these overtakes in. Or getting some positions made back. Everyone else ahead of us into the pits now, I think, except the leader. Is that what that looks like? Kind of. It is, yeah. Everyone into the lead except the into the pits except the leader. What's the gap going to be when we cross the line then? It is still going to be 25 seconds. Now, what's a pit stop round here? Are we going to have made the jump? 25 seconds. Is that going to be enough in the pits? I don't know. To get the jump at him. I'm always gutted when F1's at Interlagos, Because then I know that the season's like almost done. Yeah, it should be close, hopefully. We've managed to gain a bit of time, so I'm hoping that if we don't come out side by side, that we come out in front. I just don't know why he's pushing that many laps on one set of tyres. It doesn't really make sense. .6, surely enough. It's less than it's there you go, into the pits now. Oh, this is actually going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Oh, Andy was on the soft tyres. Oh, this one's written. This one's written for us, surely. Come on. He's heading out of the pits now. He's heading out of the pits now. There he is. There he is. Get in. Come on. Now, if I had my wits about me a bit quicker there, I would have lifted a lot earlier. I would have lifted a lot earlier so that I had the run and the momentum through Eau Rouge to get past him. Look at the gap that we've closed now, though. He's on the mediums and I'm on a worn set of softs, so I would actually say it's about even. Nearly into the back of him there. I would actually say that at the moment he's got the better tyres than me here. I'm just really trying to momentum, get the right momentum and best momentum out of the corners. Now here's one I'm probably going to live to regret. Contact. I don't know about that one, to be honest. I actually don't even know about that one. I was really trying to straighten up as early as I could, and I think he was still coming across. One of those. We waited though. We want this race to continue on. It's a good scrap. Really, really good scrap so far. He now definitely has the better tyres, even though they're the mediums. because these one set of softs aren't doing much for me at the moment. So surprised that we managed to stop for him, wait for him to get going again, and not either of us lose any positions. I think he'd already lost it as well, but I just thought to be on the safe side, let's allow the race to continue on and have a good scrap. I think you'd be quite grateful for that, I hope anyways. It's all going to come down to the last couple of corners though. There you go, just understeering like crazy on the soft tyres now. He knows it's coming. He knows it's coming. Don't do it. Don't do it. I went P1 there. I went P1 there very, very briefly. I went P1 there. Telling you now. I went P1 there. He'd already started to turn across as we went into the chicane. Inevitable it was going to be contact, but I had to go to the inside and try it. But we hadn't even got to the turn of the chicane, and he was already trying to obviously move the car in and round while I was still kind of straight lining and then having to just 90-degree it. I'm telling you now, I went P1 there for the splittest of seconds. Cracking race that though, eh? That wasn't too bad at all. We can't complain with that one. We'll have a quick look at that moment, eh? Yeah, he turned in a tad early. Yeah, let's have a quick look at it. We'll see if we can quickly scope it out. Let's have a quick look. This one firstly, let's have a look at this. So I think that one is actually my fault, you know, because I think if I was him, I would be raging that someone had just done that. No, that's me. That's me, 100% that. I'm glad I stopped. Definitely that was my fault. Or if I was this guy, I would be blaming the other person, if you know what I mean. Although, does his rev spike there before I actually already go into him? I feel like his revs might have spiked before I go into him there, you know. Let's have a look. Oh, it's so hard. I think it's one of them. At the same time as me hitting him, he was kind of about to lose control. So we leave that one as it is. This one here, yeah, this one here, he definitely does squeeze us on the entry to the chicane. Now I go one way. I don't know, you know, actually, because I genuinely don't know here, because Steward's inquiry, I am not actually enough along by the time we hit him, hit the braking zone, I don't think we were actually enough along there. But I tell you what, have a look at this, because I definitely went P1 for a split second. See that? Look. We definitely went P1 for a split second here. I'm gonna look. There we go. I was P1. I was P1 after we crossed the line. I don't get it. Oh well, it was after we crossed the line, so that's done me over there. Sold me the dummy, did Gran Turismo on the timing board. I thought we had P1. Gutted. Right, let's go again then. Sorry, John, but I'm going to use the rented Supra. Alonso, WDC 2024. Interlagos was always one of the early races in the season. Was it actually? I genuinely didn't know that. I'm kind of like 2007 onwards, so you will go nuclear next season if it doesn't improve. Yeah, it is weird, Aston Martin, isn't it? They've sort of undeveloped. How is that even possible? I mean, is it Aston Martin actually making their car worse, as a lot of people have obviously said, or is it actually just the fact that the rest of the teams, top three, have purely just out-developed, out-upgraded? Great start. That was a trick I learned from Alonso. I saw him do that on one of the qualifying sessions. Run right the way to the pit exit and then turn left and floor it straight, so you're not flooring it out of a corner. Yeah, everyone else's upgrades leap forwards, yeah. McLaren definitely. Shock of the season, that, isn't it? I tell you what though, if McLaren start next season the way they've ended it, can you imagine? It'd be awesome seeing McLaren up there with Merc and Red Bull. Which, that's the weird thing really, because McLaren started off with, you know, one of the worst cars almost of the season, it seemed, you know, at one point, and they've outdeveloped Mercedes, and Mercedes still realistically were kind of P2, P3 sort of constructors wise, you know, sort of P5, 6 drivers in the races. That was, you know, for them at that point was like a normal result, and yet McLaren was so much worse than that and have outdeveloped and improved so much more, which begs the question, is Mercedes actually, back to the whole, is their philosophy actually right? Because they keep saying we just need to unlock the car and McLaren with a much worse, different philosophy have beyond improved what Mercedes have been able to do. Right, 2:16.5. Oh, I still didn't even improve on my time. Belter. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, to be fair, they've outdeveloped everyone, including Red Bull. But, I mean, Red Bull, it's one of those, can't really improve on what seems like the perfect car anyways, but yeah. That's the mad thing. I had a thought the other day, you know, I was like, have Red Bull actually made a decent car? Because you don't know, do you? Have they actually made a good car? Or has everybody else just made a really bad car? Do you know what I mean? Because you're never going to actually know if it's any good, in the sense that none of the lap times set, whatever it was, 2016, 17, when there was a sort of a minor regulation change. Sorry, I'm going to start on the mediums again. There was a minor regulation change, whatever it was, 2017, 18, 19, where at that point we knew no new F1 car was ever going to be faster in terms of lap times on an identical lap. So it's only a case of how close to those numbers can you actually get. And I suppose if they're you know, if they were absolutely bang on or going faster, you would absolutely know. Does anyone following the sort of just weird little theory I've got going here? Could it be the case they've actually just developed an awful... Everybody's developed an awful car, and Red Bull's is... it's alright. Yeah, can you imagine if Fernando Alonso actually won a race? In the Aston. Yeah, Red Bull made a much better car than everyone else, exactly, yeah. But just what if, in some universe, we'd be saying, actually, that car is awful. What is the potential, basically? We don't know the potential of the underfloor regulation, super duper downforce, everything else. Right, let's go. Because now I'm losing my way of words and even how to speak. So, P2 again. This time we're not going to let the race win slip away from us. We're going to hold on to it. And we're going to do it properly. Oh, almost by getting a penalty. Almost by binning it at the top of Radion. Come on. That's not the way to do it. Larry, how we doing? Hope we're all well. I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Hope you're doing good. Oh, what a... Jesus Christ, that was scary. What a lunge that was. A desperate attempt, might we say. I don't even think he hit the brakes. What on earth was that? Here's me braking early into there. I just thought I'd take my time. We hit the braking zone. We'll follow up P1 for a little bit. Play the game. And then, well, it's the here comes Sebastian Vettel meme, isn't it? There we are. Wow. Like a reunion in here tonight, it is. It feels like it anyway, because it feels like it's been ages since I last streamed properly, even though it was only the other night. But beyond that, it felt like I pretty much had gone 3-4 weeks without being able to do a proper stream. A couple of streams where the wheel had messed up and had to call it a day early. Right, this is where our strategy the last time absolutely outdone all expectations, I think. Sorry. Something sounded like a bit of an emergency downstairs there, but I don't think it is. Now I'm not going to be able to put my headphones back on. Right, it's all good. No stress, no worry. I can't put my headphones back on now. Oh, what a div. I'm now racing in silence. Right, 3 seconds the gap. With the tyre offset like this, it's just basically about minimising that gap, or keeping that gap to a minimum, and just giving ourselves that advantage to get the undercut or the overcut once we're onto the softs. Yeah, exactly, shout to Layla. It was Layla that, it literally sounded like Layla was like choking to death downstairs, and then I realised actually, I think the noise was actually just the wheel. Never mind, anyways. That's funny. Oh, right, that's my next chance on the next lap. On that straight. That's where I need to put them on. Realistically, I could do it there. Let's just wait until I'm in the pits. Let's just be sensible. We're going to pit next lap anyways. Or the end of the next lap. 3.1 the gap though. Let AI drive. No, because I know how badly it drives. It drives so much slower. It drives like, it brakes like 300 a mile too early. You're not even in the same county as the apex when it's starting to brake. We're fine, we're fine. I can manage without. It's all good. And given how close it was when the guy came out the pit the last time, we were closer than this as well. We were like within 3 seconds, I think, once we started to split off on strategies, whereas we're at 3.5 now, so... I just realised I didn't have brake balance. Further back. Oh, I thought about it, I wasn't quick enough. Yeah, on the camel straight, yeah, maybe. Right, wait until we're settled. Right, we're sorted. Good thinking, John. Good thinking. It would be so funny if the AI caught up to the guy and overtook him while we were trying to put our headphones on. Oh, has he made a mistake there? He's lost a bit of time. Alright, come on. 3.2. We're closing now. I think we're kind of at that crossover now where the tyres are about the same. I'm assuming again that he's on softs in front of us, or I'm really, really hoping that he is. Into the pits we go, this end of this lap. Box, absolutely. Oh, he comes into the pits as well. What's he on though? Yes, he's on the softs. Good stuff. Wonderful. HRT Toby up into P1 and Shocky 84 Dutch driver there into P2. Everybody else behind us into the pits. We're going on to the softs, he's going on to the mediums. We're now not going to cross over between strategies because we both pit in the same lap. So it's not a case of the last race where we came out and we're hoping to get the overcut. Let's go, come on. So we've both done 4 laps on the mediums, we've both done 4 laps on the softs. It's literally a case of who can drive the 8 laps on average the quickest. So we're going to be a few seconds behind him. As we come out of the pits, on average he's been about a second a lap quicker on the softs while I was on the mediums. I need to be just over a second a lap quicker on the softs while he's on the mediums. Let's go, come on. No need to worry about the gap to the leader, although I do keep looking at it. But no need to worry about that because those guys need to come in for a pit stop anyways. P3 being held up though. Our rival for P1 being held up by traffic, which is just wonderful for us. He didn't have any traffic while he was P1. Now he does. Oh! I think he's just been forced a little bit off wide there. I'm sure he'll not be happy with that as we close the gap to him. Let's go. Yeah, 0.8 average. Faster on average. There you go. 3 seconds over 4 laps. That's basically what we need to find. We've pretty much closed that gap now. But we've only really got the advantage of these first couple of laps. This is the interesting thing. This is why this combo is so good at the moment. Because after about 2 or 3 laps, he's either made a mistake. Oh, actually, no, sorry, that's not even who we're racing. This is who we're racing. Got confused there. I was thinking, why is he pulling over? Oh, he's just going to let us pass, try and slipstream and just play a little game. I was thinking, he's backed off quite a bit there, but there we go. Right, okay. So, yeah, what was I saying? I've totally forgotten. Oh yeah, that's why this combo is so good, because the crossover immediately kicks in after a couple of laps, where the worn set of softs is about as good as the mediums on a couple of laps. So by the end of this lap, end of the next one, I really need to be, as John says there, past this guy quick. We really need to get round him, otherwise the mediums start to actually become just as competitive around here as the tyres that we'll be on. Let's go, come on. That was the issue that we had in the last race. Could have won it, but we didn't manage to get past him early enough. Oh, that's a little bit questionable. That's a little bit questionable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you slowing down? That seems too suspicious, that. Why is he slowing down there and letting us past? That seems really weird. I can't quite work that one out. Or maybe he knew, he just knew that I was committed. And I wasn't going to back out of that corner. Come on, get the launch. Let's go. Let's try and drop him here. This is what he's banking on. He's banking on the slipstream. He's got it, but only just. He's not going to catch us into this braking zone, that's for sure. Go, go, go. Oh, maybe he did let me pass because he blocked me. Yeah, fair enough. If that's what we think, yeah, possibly. Oh, well, in that case, yeah. Oh, I wish he didn't let me pass now then. I'd already forgiven and forgotten that. I would rather have a more competitive race. That said, like I say though, roundabout now is where these softs are as good as the mediums. I think he's actually made a mistake there. He's almost gone off because we've just claimed 3 tenths on him there. 3.5, 4 tenths now on him. A little bit deep there, we're alright though. Nice fastest lap, absolutely. 17.8, not too shabby. Well, it's been a good race, this one. And I've got to say, we've had Group 3 Spa a lot of times, but there's something about this combo that has just made it such a great race. The really big drop, or the cliff as they say in the tyre deg, has made that really, really competitive no matter which tyre you're on. After a couple of laps on the soft, the medium is just as good. And on a fresh set of mediums, you can be battling someone on soft tyres. Normally you would think that's it done, but that slight little bit of understeer that you get, especially from the fronts after a couple of laps, just really starts to force the mistakes and really bring things together. So that was really, really good fun. That really enjoyed it. Really good race. We finally got the race win, so not too shabby at all. We started from the back. We just missed out on a podium. We start from the back again. We got a podium. We started P2 and missed out by 33 thousandths on a race win. And on that one, bosh, we made it happen. We made it happen. Not too bad. That has been a good stream, I would say. That has been really good. So hopefully everyone's enjoyed that one. Like I say, we're finishing a little bit earlier tonight, so we're going to call it a day now. Just because I am down in Manchester tomorrow, mega early, setting off for about 6 o'clock in the morning, I think. So not a big fan of that, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So a little bit later in the week, we might try another stream where we try a few different cars and we'll see which we can do well in, pretty much. So be looking forward to that. Yeah, sort your car and get it dressed. Yeah, like I say, I would absolutely rinse the engine on that one. So I need to get a new engine. We'll get a new engine on that one, but it was just quicker to quickly rent the cars, as you know. But there we are. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Thank you so much, as always, everybody, for being so active in chat and all that sort of stuff. It makes the stream go a lot quicker than it does when I used to sit and stream in silence by myself. Well, I didn't used to stream in silence. I just used to talk to myself. But now we got people here who probably watch this on mute anyway, so you don't have to listen to me, but it's nice. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the stream. And if you also haven't done so, please do make sure you hit subscribe as well. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. We've finally been active again in terms of content. Plenty of YouTube shorts going out. I've tried my very best to get some little bits and pieces and thoughts on some of the F1 races and things around that. So that's been quite good to finally see some of that going out as well. And trying to get back to the episodes and kind of all that sort of stuff and some full length races and things like that. So hopefully the next few weeks we'll be picking things back up, as I've kept threatening for so long. But finally now it's actually making some moves, so that's all good. So have yourself a good week. We might be back a little bit later in the week. If not, I will see you all again next Monday, and keep an eye out on the channel for videos throughout the week. And I shall see you all in a little bit. Toodles!